Mr. President. First of all, you hear the launch of the Go Warriors fans, but it's easy for us to mull over the fact that there's been so by the way, we're here watching a match. So if you're getting distracted a little bit from time to time, first of all, you came into office at a time when many people are falling off the Warriors brand. But what do you think are the key three things that you wanted to achieve within the time that you wanted? Have you achieved them?
Number one, I think it was to build an institution that can foster, or an institution that could foster, that will foster confidence in all its stakeholders. A very strong institution is very important because this is upon where everything else is built. Once we have a strong institution, then what we need to succeed, secondly, would be to have the correct partnerships. Making sure that we have a strong team with people that can work with the association to achieve the association's ambitions or the association's vision. Then, of course, after that, we need to make sure that we are financially viable and stable as an association. And all these things work together very well, because financial viability only comes when you have the correct organizational framework, the fundamentals of running the institution correctly, with accountability, with transparency. And the second thing, the partnerships come on board. When they come on board, then commercial viability becomes something that is real, that is achievable.
How's the engagement gone both in Zimbabwe and out of Zimbabwe?
I think they have been very encouraging. In fact, there is a lot of belief in Zimbabwe. There is a lot of people who believe in Zimbabwe. There's a lot of Zimbabweans who believe we can do better. So where we are right now, I'm only but encouraged, because there is a lot more we are able to do based on the confidence that we have been shown by the Zimbabweans, local and abroad, as well as the international community, who believe that Zimbabwe still has a lot more to offer to the football community.
One of the things that many fans have talked about is the fact that, for example, and the aspect of refereeing, it's been published every time that whoever's been suspended, if there have been mistakes. Why has your executive decided to do that?
We want to be transparent in all our dealings. It's very important, because if we're going to build a strong institution, we have to demonstrate our desire to be transparent in every decision we make, and we want to be measured based on those decisions. Now, these decisions cannot be a secret, so we need to put them out there, because it's part of building an institution that will foster confidence amongst all its stakeholders. So it is one of the things. But remember, especially with the issue of refereeing, it's a journey. It's not something that will be fixed overnight. We are looking at a situation whereby progressively we become better. Remember, the challenges which we have seen in our football have been there for a while. So we are dealing with these challenges gradually, and of course with a proper strategy. So it's a step-by-step process, and of course we can only get better. We have not managed to get everything right at this point, but I would want to believe that as we progress, we are going to deal with all the issues, and it will make our football even the more beautiful.
What steps are being taken for grassroots football?
We have been working on a strategy document to inform the steps we need to take. So I'll speak to the first thing. We've been doing what you call the HRR and skills audit in our technical department, across the whole association, because this then informs the expertise we require to be able to run our grassroots efficiently. So what we've done is we've done this audit, and the results will be coming out this end of this week. It will inform us the gaps we have in terms of the personnel we require to be able to achieve our vision. Now, once we have filled those gaps, we then roll out the strategy. This strategy is informed, of course, by the research that we've already done. So if it requires us to have more personnel to come on board, they'll come on board. What is critical, though, in the grassroots is to be able to find people with technical expertise to be pathway architects Pathway architects are those people that design the whole pathway for a footballer from when they are young, perhaps 6 years old, to until they are 40 years old, like Ronaldo. And of course, it's important to make sure that those pathways create value. We should be having members, footballers, getting distracted with the noise. We should have players already playing for a national team, even at under 13. We should know who our players are at under 13. We should not be calling players for trials every time. No, we should have all these systems in place, and we would know that at under 13 we have these 40 young Zimbabweans who play well. At under 15 we have these 50 young Zimbabweans who are the best, because we have all the statistics and we've been working with them over a period of time.
My second last question, what do you say of this initiative to get fans to be excited about watching football where they are?
Oh, it's a very, very amazing initiative, and thanks to Go Warriors fans for coming up with this beautiful initiative. That's what we need. We need everyone to be involved, and football is really about uniting people, about sharing our experiences, about coming up with a common purpose to life. You know, this is life, and we need to live it fully. And I'm quite excited by what I've seen today, and I know having more of this can make the experience even more beautiful.
And finally, what do you say to the fans to give them confidence in the direction that ZIFA is going under your leadership?
We are in this together. We are doing this for all the stakeholders, and to our fans, I really want to encourage you to participate. We love your comments, whether they are against us or for us. We love those comments because they help us to become better as the administrators. But most importantly, start making your plans to travel to Morocco in December. Start making them now. Put the monies aside. Start paying for your ticket now. We need you in Morocco to support the Warriors. We need the 12th man. And don't come and say, President Magwizi, do not tell us in good time. We have 6 months to December. Please do what needs to be done now to make sure that in December, on the 22nd of December, when we play our first match, we'll be together in Morocco.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
For these and more stories, click subscribe or follow, and visit 3mob.com.